Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going over the film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Turtles in Time. Why are you fist pumping?
I love this movie so much, Steve.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. It's fine. We'll get into it, though.
Oh, my favorite scene is all the action that Casey Jones does.
All, like, whopping one. It's not even action. You get to see it with hockey stick. Good times. But if you guys haven't seen this movie, pretty much the premise is Turtles go back in time. Because April finds a antique scepter, which I guess has mythological or like mystical properties. And back in the past, they also have that scepter. So random shenanigans happen. She goes back in time, but the people holding on to the scepter, which is part of the plot, they're like they're tied. The prince that's tied to the king. They go forward in time to replace her, so the Turtles have to go back in time to get April and bring her back within like 2 days.
I never understood a timeline, but...
Yeah, it's just like time travel happens, you just go with it. Does it need to make sense? No. It's pretty much like when I was young. It was just like, it works. I understand the premise of this, because this one definitely is the most, I would say, child-friendly of all the Turtle movies.
Definitely this one
Easily.
is for sure.
But just to get straight into the plot, like it works fine. The time travel isn't really explained all that well, and then it's just like you got 2 days for reasons because Donatello put some calculations to a super old computer, and they have to have like mass distribution, so they have to have the same like amount of bodies. But yet April is definitely much smaller than the prince that came through time with her.
Don't think about this, Steve. It's gonna start hurting your head.
And yet they had to, yeah. Like, for instance, how come the Turtles, when they went back in time, they still got to keep, like, all their weapons and the straps on them and stuff, but when they came back in time, or when the people that replaced them, the soldiers, they only got, like, the boxers and stuff. Or they had, like, what they were wearing under their clothes.
You'd think the samurai people come with more because the Turtles are bigger, technically, you know?
Yeah, I think, like, per the weight, they would actually have to come back with the armor. Like, that was the one thing, like, nowadays I think about it, it's like, it just doesn't work the way they explained it. But hey, whatever. We get to see the Turtles again, so that's cool. Though, I'm actually going to skip ahead a bit, because since I brought up the Turtles, this is probably the worst looking Turtles of all the movies, though.
Oh.
I will say, and it's not even like they look bad, I hate how the animatronic is. Because everything just seems really jerky, and it's like the most fake feeling of all the Turtles. Like, even their skin, it reminds me of plastic.
Because it is plastic.
Probably is. But they still look cool. Like, they have definitely more facial expressions than the other ones. But it's just like, whenever they talk, it's like... like, it's just everywhere.
Oh, don't make fun of them.
But anyways, going back to the plot. I do like the change of pace, though, because it's just not another, like, Shredder needs to concoct a plan in order to defeat the Turtles.
That's what I like about it, actually.
We do get a new villain. Villain's a little disappointing, though. Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. Walker.
Pirate?
The Pirate Walker.
Arr, me booty.
I don't think he ever said that in the entire film.
He should have. It would have been like 10 times better.
It would have, though he had the bird. You had to make sure the bird stayed alive. I appreciate that. But to me, for the plot, though, it reminds me more of like a TV special, more so than a movie.
That definitely should have been like a TV special, or at least like, 3 episodes of the TV show or something.
It's like a very well done, like, 90s kids television show. Like, it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show we should have got, is what we got with this movie.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Because, again, it has, like, nothing to do with anything else other than just the 4 Turtles. The way they set up the scenes going back and forth, like, it's hard to explain, but it just feels like something happens, shift back to the same place that we were in. Like, there's, like, those 4 buildings that are in, like say the Power Rangers. They were always at the, they're either in, like, the school hallway, they were at the cafeteria, or, like, once in a while they showed up at, like, Billy's garage or something, at the command center. And then whatever the Japanese footage was. That's this movie. You have the subway, you have the castle, You get random shots out in the woods. That's the movie.
Steve, stop it. You're destroying my movie.
Well, you got the village. They're the village a lot. Where Mikey saves the kid. And then they're all like, no, don't give him CPR. That's demon magic. It's understandable. Especially with them being turtles. Like, you think more people would be shocked to see giant turtles walking around? Especially since they're supposed to be, like, stealthy and out of the shadows. Yeah, in this one, they just didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't care at all.
Not at all. But it's cool, like, actually see them interacting with a bunch of other people, though, which is really nice to see. The king, the samurai lord, is Shredder's subordinate in the other two movies.
Really?
Yeah, same guy.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, no. So he's about as lackluster as he was in those two movies as he is in this one. He has some dialogue lines, though. So, it kind of works. But it's just like, nobody seems intimidating. Because the Lord needs Walker, more so than Walker needs the Lord, because he wants the guns in order to take out the turtles, because they're the evil Kappas that have come back to get him off the throne. So he wants Walker's gun, so he needs Walker, and then Walker, I don't know, it just always, the way it's supported, it's like, do nothing against the turtles. And even he is sort of like, trying to be like, oh, well, this is real. This isn't the magic like everybody else is thinking. But yet, still never really conveys any kind of sense of fear. Not like the Shredder, where Shredder's just standing there, you're like, oh god. He wears glitter, but I'm still terrified of that guy. Like, he has nothing on the Shredder.
Oh, definitely. Like you said, he was just a lackluster villain.
Yeah. Like, he's just like, again, takes like the episode of the week villain. Like, he's not the memorable one.
But he was a pirate. He made him so much better.
Yes, we had pirates, because that's a thing. What do you think? Like, maybe this spawned like the Pirates of the Caribbean? We get it from the... No. I
don't know which one's more insulting to that, the Pirates of the Caribbean or this movie.
But the action sequences are good. For the most part. Again, it's a lot of like random like goofballing fights. Like, you get to see some stuff. They have their swords and stuff this time.
God, they're samurais. I hope so.
Nah, I want them to just be like wielding donuts and stuff in the past too.
Yeah,
although they try to make pizza and then they use it as a frisbee. like they at least try to bring like some stuff from the future into it. So that's really cool. That's the Turtles. They have to have pizza, you know. But like, it's like, even with the fights, like, I enjoy that there's more stuff going on in this, and there's supposed to be like that sense of like fear that people are gonna die and stuff. But it's a Turtles movie, so you don't really,
you know that they're not gonna
like
die.
Nobody's gonna die. And even then, it's like, you don't see anything happening like that in the movie. So when they're like, oh, well, the daimyo's gonna come and get us in the morning, you're just like, especially when I was a kid, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's not like I cared about any of you anyway, so. Then it's sad too, like with the fight scenes. I remember more of like the goofball stuff, like the Wet Willy. And stuff like that, or like where they're going down like the chute into the, what I used to think was a sewer. When they escaped the dungeon to get April.
I thought that was...
Yeah, no, I thought it was a sewer. Then when I watched it again a little while back, I realized that's like the outside of the castle, and they're like in the swamp. But but you could clearly tell that they're in a building, but there's like plants and stuff around.
It's a sewer, damn it! Don't lie to me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a soundstage. It's where they are at. You also have the cannon sequence where they shoot the cannon at Leonardo, and he ducks, and I love being a turtle. And they blow up the bell that the daimyo was in. And then, like, still, like, even the villain has the stupidest death. He's the only one that actually dies in this movie.
I'm pretty sure he's not dead. He's alive somehow.
Well, yeah, because when he falls, he just vanishes. There's no splash or anything. It's just, whoop, that's where the cut ended.
Exactly. He traveled in time.
For the acting, most of it's pretty serviceable in this movie. Again, it's not the most memorable of the Turtle movies, though. Like, there's people in it. You have Casey Jones, which, it's just, it's odd because he's not in the movie very much, so you didn't really have much to do.
I feel like his budget was only like $20, and they were like, okay, this is all you get. Give us something.
Yeah, it was Casey Jones. Like, back when he had hair. For this one, anyways, before he hit Law & Order. Because pretty much, outside of the Turtles, the acting in my head never really stood out. Though you do have a returning, Corey Feldman from the original. So that was really cool to see. He came back for this one.
I don't know. I thought like April O'Neil acting was okay, like when she was, being strung up and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it was the same as the last movie, for the most part. Like, she has a little bit more of a role in this one than she did in Turtles 2.
It's always the same, though, for her. She's always gets in trouble, and they always have to save her, so...
But yeah, it's, like I said, there's not really that much to talk about this, because to conclude this review, the movie is not very impressive to me. I still enjoy it for what it is, but compared to the other Turtle movies, it's... I'm gonna say, taking into account the new movies, it's probably the second worst out of the bunch.
For me, though, that's why I enjoy this movie, because it's like, it's so bad it should have been a TV show. That's why I liked it so much, you know?
So you're saying because it's bad, it should be higher?
Yeah. If it's bad, it should be higher, definitely. It's definitely better than a first remastered Turtle. Michael Bay and...
I said second. Second worst Turtle movie, thank you.
I've never seen the second one, so...
It's close. It's very close.
Then I should enjoy the second one, then.
I guess the second one's not really that bad.
I love, like...
It doesn't have a plot, but it's not that bad.
I love the goofy action thing, you know?
Oh, yeah, you'd like the second one, then.
Actually, might enjoy this then next time I watch it.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to. We're getting there. But I'm actually excited about the next one, because the next one is good. Then I kind of, like, I guess the one thing that always disappointed me with this movie as a kid is because we had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time, the video game, and that game is, like, one of the best side-scrolling beat-em-ups ever.
Can't argue with that. It's a pretty good game.
It's amazing. I still have it. But, like, it has nothing to do with the movie, and the movie has nothing to do with it. But anyways, what'd you guys think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Let us know in the comment section below, and help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.